All right, okay. All right, Chaz, so there's a pretty stacked lineup of competitors. Who's your biggest threat?
That guy, did you see what he did?
Who was the first person to play a game of skate? I'm interviewing you guys now. Who was the first person to invent the game of skate?
This legacy of a game of skate and skateboarding is just like a huge staple for generations. You know, when you start hanging out and skating with your friends, you want to try and practice all your tricks and get the same tricks as everyone else. So you guys play a game of skate.
If you get called out by people in like whatever in Germany, like, yo, when I get to see you, I'll play a game of skate, see how good, you know, that type of stuff. I love playing skate. It's just a good way to kind of learn new stuff, do tricks that you don't normally do.
I would assume like it came from like horse playing basketball and people were like, oh, magic a shot, and people were just like skating one day and they were like, yo, do this.
It's just like something you do since the beginning of skating. Whenever you get a friend that's skating with you, just kind of like test the limits, and you kind of help each other learn tricks that way, because it puts you in a situation where you naturally don't go for a trick that you wouldn't do unless someone else does it in front of you, and you have to try it. And it really helps people get tricks they're not used to.
It's just fun, you know, skateboard is meant to be fun. And then like, if the game skate's gonna bring that fun with your friends, like, bro, I think I play game skate every day, you know, it's tight.
I mean, skate is a part of skating because it's something fun. You don't need ramps. You could just pick up a board and push down the street. You can ollie up a curb. And within that, you challenge each other. So it's like, who's gonna kick it first? Who's gonna do 180 first? Who's gonna do a pop shove it? So when you have friends and you battle back and forth, you're always playing a game of skate. It's one of the games that makes it challenging in a space that gives us freedom.
So on you, you first.
And with that, it's time to set up our first battle. We've got Manny Santiago versus TJ Rogers. I mean, this is a perfect matchup to start the Downtown Open. Goofy versus regular. You know, we've got both coasts represented here, a global superheat. And for me, this has got to be not only the most positive matchup of the day, both these guys, I mean, the nicest humans you'll ever meet, but also very unpredictable. They're going to have two totally unique approaches to these rails and stairs.
Exactly, yeah. If I had to use one word to describe Manny, it would be unique. Manny does Manny's tricks. And then if I had to pick one word to describe TJ Rogers, I would just say fun.
Let's learn a little bit more about Manny Santiago and TJ Rogers.
Let's get it.
My name is Manny Santiago, and my hometown is Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. At the end of the day, I have a lot of different tricks, so you know what's coming.
My name is TJ Rogers, and my hometown is Whitby, Ontario, Canada. This legacy of a game of skate and skateboarding is just like a huge staple for generations. I'm ready, come on now, let's go!
Hell of a matchup to kick us off. Let's go down to Jack and Blair to introduce the first battle.
Alrighty, we're about to get this thing underway, but before we do, we gotta find out who's going first. This is like really where you're gonna find out who's got the advantage. And to do so, we got a coin here. Who gets to call the shot?
Whoever lives closest to Chicago. In this case, it's TJ. Pacifico is heads, Downtown Open is tails. Call in the air.
Pacifico.
You're going first.
You heard it here first. Woo, let's get this party started, baby.
All right, so with that, TJ Rogers wins the coin toss. Chris, what does that mean?
He gets to set the stage. He gets to do the first trick that the other skaters have to imitate. So that's a huge advantage. That's how you want to start off. It's like winning the tip-off in a basketball game.
Well, here
it's
we
huge.
go. First trick, TJ Rogers.
And there we see he starts it with a basic, with a board slide.
So like we said, goofy versus regular, so we're probably going to see both rails in action here. And I like that they're firing it up quick.
Yeah. TJ is not normally a rail skater, so to see him jump on a handrail is a lot of fun. And I like that they're starting with the basics. That's usually how it goes with skate. You start real, you know, the kick flip, the 180, then you build into the 360 flip, so it kind of goes, as you go, you get more difficult tricks laid down. And you start off with the basics.
And if you're not familiar with the game of skate, if TJ goes and falls on this trick, then Manny gets to make up the next trick.
Exactly.
Here's TJ.
Nice lip slide there from TJ Rogers.
Makes it look so easy, but that trick is so scary.
Yeah, Manny.
And this is really where the nerves can come in, because you can get a little shook on these quote-unquote simple tricks.
100%, 100%. And this is a fair matchup. They both skate very unique. Usually go over handrails, have their own language with skateboarding. So yeah, good matchup.
So TJ Rogers representing Whitby, Ontario, Canada, of course on the blind team. And as a blind team member, these guys have won every Dew Tour team challenge there is to win.
Yeah, TJ's been responsible for their 3 team wins, I say, by setting it off in the tech section at Dew Tour each year. Nice Smith grind there. Manny Santiago says, I'll take it.
Perfect from here. So far, so good.
I think we should expect to see TJ build up to some tricks over the handrail. Let's see that.
They're just getting each other fired up right here. So
Yeah,
TJ just had a video drop, the TJ Rogers 2020 video part, just a simple title. But let me tell you, that is nothing simple about that part. It is amazing. After this event, you got to watch it.
And Manny's quite a veteran. He's been competing for about a decade, so he's got some contest experience under his bag. Nice nose blunt there from TJ. That was solid. I didn't see him do that in practice.
This escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, our first letter of the game.
Yeah.
That's going to be an S for Manny.
He's got that trick. I'm surprised he missed it. That's what happens. Like you said, the nerves get involved, you know.
But Manny Santiago, of course, not only an amazing skateboarder, but like we said earlier, an amazing human. He's got the Manny Santiago Foundation. It's a non-profit he made up to strengthen community, build parks and ramps around Puerto Rico.
Backlip, perfect, TJ. And yeah, Manny just had a little contest in his backyard last weekend.
Yeah, so, that's kind of the...
it's a fun one to watch, again, after our contest.
Oh, we're getting a call here from the referee. It counts.
Counts.
We got the thumbs up.
Yeah, it's all good.
We got thumbs up from the ref.
It's Manny.
Blair, our referee, Blair Alley, says it counts.
Ooh, yeah, Manny.
Okay.
He hit his wheels going up onto the handrail there. That's a no-no. You never want to do that. Scary stuff.
All right, this is what we missed. We're looking at a replay here. TJ.
Yeah, that's nice and smooth. Nothing wrong there.
Clean.
And we see Manny with that little wheel bonk on the way up. Woo. TJ thinking really, how can I get this dude off my trail?
Yeah, well,
because Manny's been able to go trick for trick so far.
Here goes TJ.
Switch board slide. It's a unique trick. Manny says, I got you.
Okay.
Nice, Manny.
All right, we could be
I
here
don't
for a
see
minute.
Manny do that trick often, and it looked like he just went really fast to make up for
he just went
not having that
fast
trick dialed. He just glided along the rail. Boom.
Pastors, I know
feet.
you've played a million games of skate.
Yeah.
One of the hard parts of this is remembering all the tricks you know how to do when you're at this level.
Yes, yes.
And these guys have hundreds of
You
tricks.
take a guy like Sean Ware, and he's just got 300 some odd tricks he could try on a handrail.
His trick book is 858 pages.
All right, and as we see TJ up there thinking, this is like a chess game. What's he gonna do next? Oh, wow.
perfect.
Switch blunt slide. That was so sick.
All right, looks like we're so in this game, you can opt out, right? If it's a trick you don't feel comfortable with or you're just overdoing.
Yeah, the guys asked before what happens if they don't want to do it, if they want to pass on one. Yeah, you can pass, you get a letter. So yeah, Manny passed, so TJ's still in control here.
All right, and now Manny has SK. You know, a lot of tricks that win this are going to be weird, and that's what we like.
Woo!
Here we go.
Nollie back 180 over the handrail. So
I didn't see TJ do any of these tricks in practice.
Smart competitive
Manny's throwing it there.
atmosphere we're seeing here.
Yeah.
TJ Rogers held some tricks we did not see him do in practice. And he's getting rewarded for it.
I wouldn't call it sandbagging, because he was definitely trying hard tricks. But you know he's got that deep bag of tricks.
The element of surprise. That's a big part of skate.
So SKA now for Manny. No letters for TJ.
And we mentioned TJ's Dew Tour win, so he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how to be strategic with handrails and stair sets.
Well, for Manny, too, he's got a park in his backyard with a rail a lot like this. A little bit smaller, but you know he's been practicing and skating every single day.
Yeah. He's just got to have his go to do his own unique move.
Wow. So far, TJ's been perfect.
Over the handrail perfectly. I'm going to clap for that.
Wow, this is getting heavy right here.
I know Manny's got that in the bag usually.
You know, and during practice, I didn't see any other skaters besides TJ actually go over the rail.
Yeah, that's right.
So now we're looking at SKAT. Manny is deep in the weeds right now. I would say this is an upset.
Yeah,
just because
I would say so.
Yeah, just because of what we've
seen. If Manny
seen.
got a chance to control the skateboarding, he has some tricks that no one does.
Well, and that's what
Big
TJ
spin,
knows.
dribble grinds, and just weird stuff.
He's got heel flip,
Big spin,
aerial
heel flip,
combos all
board
day.
slide.
All right, well, this could be the last trick. As TJ waits for the go-ahead from
And
our
if it
referee.
were, Manny would get 2 tries for this trick. Back 180 the hard way over the handrail. I think Manny's got that. Just a matter of pop and finesse.
Yeah, the look on his
Pressure's
face, I mean,
on.
maybe doubting himself. We'll see right here. Yep, he's just gonna go fast.
Oh, did he just, he just decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna do something to impress the crowd and my peers and have some fun.
He took a letter, but he did it in style. So our first battle of the day goes to TJ Rogers. So I'd say a surprising finish right there, but TJ, I mean, perfect, every trick.
He held control of the lead. That's the key to winning a game of skate.
Well, nobody
you see
else,
that back 180 the hard way over the handrail. That is no joke. You gotta have some serious pop and travel out to about midway of the handrail and then back 180.
And I don't think anybody else can do the tricks that Manny can do, like we just saw there.
Yeah.
So had he
Heel
got
flip, big
control
spin, board
early,
slide.
it would have been maybe a different story. But congratulations, TJ Rogers, Canada represent our first advancer to the 3-man finals. Let's go down to the floor. We got Jack Mitrani with TJ and Manny.
All right, let's start with you, Manny. Describe how you're feeling right now. Are you frustrated? Was it all? What's going on?
No, I'm not frustrated. I mean, skateboarding is a very dynamic sport, but within that is a lot of tricks, and everybody has their own set of tricks. He's very good at switch. He has a lot of pop, and he has a lot of control. Now, if it was just a rail jam, it would have been a different story. But it's just he got the coin toss. He did his stuff. You know, I had ended on my terms, and that was that. It was fun. Thank you. Yeah, no worries.
OG respect, too. That was OG respect.
How big was that to win the coin toss, though?
It was honestly huge. Like, it's so crucial, but like, I don't know, I felt like I tried to keep it humble, trying to skate the rail first, but there's only so many tricks I can do that, like, I just tried to do all of them, and then, you know, the rest is history, you know? You gotta do what you gotta do.
So what is this strategy now going to be for the finals for you? Hope you pick the highest card?
Exactly the same fucking thing. I'm not doing nothing different.
Awesome, you guys are legit. Good luck in finals. Manny, so much respect. That was still awesome. It's all love out here.
That's how you want to finish it right there. Good sportsmanship. So our first finalist is TJ Rogers. Well, let's take a look back at what TJ did to get that first battle win. This is our replay. So TJ didn't really, you know, he did it on
Switch
the rail,
blunt
he did
slide
it
there.
over the rail.
Yeah, that switch blunt slide is no joke.
Yeah. When Manny Santiago doesn't want to do a trick, you know it's a hard trick.
Yeah. Nollie back 180 over the rail, nollie flip over the rail. A very unique approach. And there we see the back 180 the hard way.